Hey, what's up guys, SlayerMan02 here. I'm going to be bringing you a video on the very basics of defense, how all the buildings work, and how you can get a good defense set up. Okay, so there's three types of defenses. The first one is you're going to be focusing on defending your trophies, which accounts usually putting your town hall in the middle, as if they beat your town hall and destroy that, they instantly get a star and they start taking your trophies. Or you can focus on defending your loot like I've done here. I've spread it out to kind of make it harder for the enemy to reach all of my loots. Protecting my loot, mainly not really caring about trophies too much while I have buildings on the outside and whatnot. Or you can do a bit of a combination called the hybrid, where you would, for instance, I would put my town hall more in the middle so I can defend both my town hall and my loots. Now when you structure a good defense, it's usually best to start with thinking about how you want to put your focused things in the middle. So for instance, I put my storages right here so I can spread them out nicely. So if someone attacks from this side, they're only going to be able to get to these, they're going to struggle to get to these ones. When usually for town hall, it's best to just put it in the middle and layer everything as close together as you can. And how you want to start layering that defense is, you're going to start with the buildings, specifically mortars. As you can see that red ring, they cannot shoot enemies within that ring. So you're going to put the mortars in the middle as you can, because once enemies break in there, barbs will just rock away at mortars and they won't even be able to defend themselves. But they also get nice range, as you can see. He gets pretty good range. Then usually at the lower levels you won't be worried too much, but at the high levels you're going to start worrying about air defense, as the enemy will start attacking you with dragons and whatnot. And then once you've got the main things covered, then you start filtering in with you've got the cannons, which are only go for ground units that do decent damage, and their equivalent, the archer tower, goes for ground and air units, and it actually has a bit more of a range. 10 tiles instead of 9. The archer tower costs a bit more, obviously, for the reasons of that. And then the other defense unit, which is really awesome, is the wizard tower. The wizard tower is quite a small range. It's like the mortar, but a mini mortar, so it shoots more often and it's area of effect. So it'll damage a lot of guys at once. It's good for your crowd control along with your mortars. They'll just wipe tons of guys out. Also, don't forget, use your walls, guys. Walls are designed to slow the enemy down. So if you took all your walls out and didn't use them properly, it's basically just saying, hey guys, come in, just take all my resources, take all my trophies. So defend that well and start using your walls awesomely. And don't forget, use your clan castle. I see so many guys with their clan castles just like, oh, I'll leave it here for attacks. Don't do that. Put it in where it can get some good range. If you have archers from your clan, get it nice in the middle, so when the enemies attack, the archers come, they hide behind the walls, and then they start shooting the barbs who are trying to attack them. It works so well, and the troops actually use so much better. And then once you've got that, you've got all your things all set up nicely, your defense, your walls, your cannons. Then start using your other buildings as a bit of a buffer. I mean, here I use all these collectors here. I use my army camps are very good buffers because they take up lots of space. So that kind of slows the enemy down, so they can't just spawn right next to my things. So they can't use their wall breakers, their barbarians, all of the stuff so well. Archers as well. And it also it's like extended walls. So my archer tower can shoot the guys down while they're shooting at these things. Also something to realize is that when you're starting off, some of you really don't know this, but if you can have a cannon in a space, they can spawn in that space. For instance, here you see, if I were to take all this stuff out, you see there's no hole there. You can't see the color differentiation. But if I were to take my cannon out, put them right there, you can see that there's gaps there. If you can fit a cannon into a space, they can spawn enemies in that space. So just watch out, guys. I see some people leaving like huge gaps and thinking, oh no, they must come around my walls. It doesn't work like that. They will just spawn right there. Also, unfortunately, I also tried it. The boundaries of the map do not count as walls. So don't build a huge like fortress up on the hill type of thing. It doesn't work. They'll just spawn at the top and wipe you out. So I hope this helped, guys. Let me know if you got any questions or anything else. Keep subscribed. Hope you guys are liking the videos. Cheers.